few years ago, I went through a stage where I was doing a lot of online shopping, mainly through Amazon. And my thing was buying books. And I bought probably 600 books through Amazon. And the books I was buying was books on how-to topics like gardening, like prepping, survival, outdoor stuff, homesteading, raising chickens, rabbits, chemistry, medical. I was building a huge library to have in case the internet goes down, in case I need information that I can't just go on the internet anymore and put in a search and find that, or watch a video about that, and I had to go have a look for a book, and I wanted to have that book on that topic. So for about 2 years, I was ordering different books. And like I said, probably 500 or 600 books that I ordered. I went through stages ordering some other things too, like, holsters for firearms, survival gear. And some of it, I'm glad that I ordered. And other things, I wish I hadn't have. That's the way that it goes. You will have some things you wish you hadn't ordered. You'll get it, you'll keep it for a little bit, and you'll realize you didn't really need it. That's like the books. I love books, but I went extreme. I went overboard, buying the books. And a lot of the books cover a lot of the same topics. So I could have saved money by buying a few books and not buying as many books. A lot of other things I've bought over the years, I have regretted buying. I've ended up selling on eBay. Camera gear, for example, is one of those. When you do YouTube, for some reason you want to start buying camera gear because you think it's going to be a better camera, better lens, better microphone. It's going to improve your video quality and more people will watch your videos. That really isn't true. I figured that out now. So I've wasted a lot of money on camera gear, microphones and things. I sold a lot of that stuff on eBay here recently. And it was a pain in the butt to sell it. I took a loss. Of course, it'll be tax deductible, thankfully. But you can spend too much money online. And one of the reasons you do that is because you're not really having to go into a store and take the currency in your hand and spend that. You're going online like through Amazon and you're click, bought. You never have to really touch it. Never have to touch the currency. And you can't see your product either that you're getting back. So that's a double-edged sword, in my opinion, right there. Because if you can just click, and place an order, it becomes so easy to do that. And it becomes impulsive to do that. And you will spend more than you actually need to and buy crap you don't actually need because you just click, and then you get to wait for that to show up in the mail. So that gives a little bit of excitement too. You wait to get that package back, to check that new product out. It's like camera gear. You just can't wait to get that back, and you're checking every few days to see when it's going to be delivered. And you're always there at the post office, to pick it up because you want to try that out because it's exciting, it's something new. And you get it, and usually it's not as good as you thought that it was. It's not any better than what you already had. And you realize, I didn't need this. So I sent a lot of stuff back like that. Quite a few things I kept. Most of the books I kept. But I could have not bought half of that stuff. There's other things too, but that's the main two things I've bought over the years is camera gear and books. But I haven't really figured up how much money that I've wasted by placing orders through Amazon. I don't know. It'd be in the thousands, I would say. Buying things I didn't really need to buy. The last thing I bought off Amazon was actually this right here. You can see that holster right there for Smith & Wesson M&P. I bought that and like $25. Good holster, very good holster. It's actually worth it. I'm glad that I bought that. So some things you actually are happy that you bought. But when I looked at this and found this, I was actually doing some searches trying to find a good holster for this pistol on eBay. So I went in, I read comments and things, and I decided to maybe get this one, even though it's 25 bucks. Not much at all. Decent price, good price actually for what I actually got. But I put this back. I saved it in my cart for like a week before I decided to order this. I read more reviews, more comments, thought about it. Do I actually need this or not? And I decided to go ahead and get it. But if I did that with everything I've bought before online, I'd saved a lot of money. Because a lot of times you will have an impulse. You will see something, I gotta have that. Just like a book. So many books that I bought and haven't read. I have some novels that are the apocalyptic type novels, shit hit the fan type novels that I've bought. I've read a couple of those. But overall, when I listen to something like that, that's what I do, is I listen to it through Audible. That's another thing you waste money on too if you don't actually listen to those. So I canceled my Audible account now. I still have a few in there that I haven't listened to yet, but I listen to the novels and things when I'm driving. So I'd put my phone, turn it on, play it as I'm driving, and that's how I do that. I don't read, so all those novels I bought didn't really need. They might come in handy sometime in the future. Like I said, if the power grid goes down, internet goes down, which is a possibility, and who knows what the future holds. But I could have saved money if I'd put a lot of those books back and done more research. And I write books. I have 5 books published actually. And I'm telling you to not buy books, telling you to actually think about it before you go buy books. Even mine. If you want to help the channel out, you can. That's great, and I really appreciate it by buying one of my books. But think about it. Don't just impulse buy anything. And that's what I did. I would see it. This looks good. Click, 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 bought. Then I would get it back to the mail. I would thumb through that, look at that. Very seldom would read anything from cover to cover. And I have up on the green building up there probably 500 books in those heavy duty totes to protect them. I have a bunch of books in the house. I mean, I'm covered up in books. So from now on, whenever you, like a wasp or mouse, that was exactly, got away too quick if I could see it. Anyway, from now on, times are difficult. Making ends meet is becoming more and more difficult. So you need to watch your purchases. You need to really think about it before you buy anything, especially things online, because you can buy that so quickly. Click, 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 bought. So from now on, if you see something you think you might want, that's great. You might actually want it, you might actually need it. But if there's any doubt in your mind that you might not actually need this, you might not actually use this, then just put that back in your cart and wait 7 days before you buy that. Wait 7 days, think about it, do more research into it, really ask yourself, do you need that? And if you don't, delete it from your cart. If you do, you can go ahead and buy it. You will save a bunch of money that way. You will save a lot of money that way. You will miss for a while the thrill of getting stuff delivered. You know, packages brought to your house through UPS, Federal Express, packages in your mailbox, your postal locker. You might miss that because that's kind of exciting, just a little bit. You get like a little rush from that, getting a new product. So you might miss that for a while, but you get over that. I've gotten over that. And I'm saving a lot of money by doing exactly what I'm telling you to do right now, right here. And that is to not make impulse buys, especially anywhere, but especially online, because it's so easy online. Make those impulse buys. Click, 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 bought. You get it back, didn't need it, $20 wasted, $30 wasted, $150 wasted. In the case of camera gear, $1,000 wasted. It adds up very, very quickly. Things you don't need, don't buy. Think about it. That's the biggest danger of online shopping, in my opinion, because it's so convenient, it's so easy, and it gives that thrill when you buy that, when you get that back. Nothing wrong with online shopping, buying things online, if it's things you actually need, not just things that you actually want, and stuff you will use, not just stuff you want to get the excitement of having, looking at, playing with. And sometimes playing with things are exciting, but you can do it too much. You don't want to do that. If you do it too much, bad things might happen. You might go blind. You might get hairy palms. You don't want to play with things too much, just like online shopping. Anyway, think about it. Think about it. You might save $1,000 a year. You might save $5,000 a year. Depends on how much you order. Don't order impulsively. Don't click, 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 buy. Wait. Think about it. Put it back in your shopping cart. And after a week, if you still want that, you still need that, then you go ahead and order that. But after a week, if you look at that and say, I don't need this, delete it from your shopping cart, you will save a lot of money by doing that, especially if you do a lot of online shopping, which most people do. Most people would rather shop online than they would to shop going to Walmart, for example, and I don't blame them. I do too. I do it quite a bit myself. Just like if I need to order like fish oil or something like that, and I'll go, my nose is stopped up trying to run. I'll go on Amazon and buy that before going to Walmart and buying that. Just because I don't want to go inside Walmart and deal with all that. So it's easy to do. But just try to watch the impulse buys, put things back, think about it, and my nose. Think about it, and then after a week, if you still need it, still want it, go ahead and get it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, hopefully.